accused me of sexual assault just got indicted for committing felony fraud against me. Imagine that. Now, let me catch you up to speed. In the last 3 years, 2 women have taken legal action against me. Lindsay Hill started all of this. You may remember her from this video, as the girl who set me up and lied to the world in an attempt to take my money. Well, today, the only other one, Darcy Adana Esamonu, has been criminally indicted for committing felony fraud against me and another man. So now she's facing up to 16 years in prison. Her claims are even more absurd than Lindsay's were, so here's some of the details.
Creep on in, on in, on in.
I'm going to go ahead and run for office. I live in Tennessee. I am not going to give you the whereabouts exactly where I live because that is absolutely insane because somebody might try to swat me and I do not want those types of problems. But I do live in the beautiful city of Nashville, which a lot of people think is beautiful. I want to run for office because I need to put an end to this. All these false and ridiculous accusations that these women go out here with these Me Too claims that have had nothing happen to them, it needs to stop. They need to be jailed, imprisoned. They need to be locked away where their booties are up for sale. Just like any guy who's been falsely imprisoned, they need to have their butts up for sale for these lies and false allegations. Because these lies, they tear people's lives completely apart. Dude, Trevor Bauer, when was the last time this dude pitched? Oh, it was 2021. In case people have forgotten, it is 2024. COVID has been long since over. This man got Me Too'd a long time ago and he has been out of work for a long time. People were trying to say this man was a sicko, psychopath, abusive maniac in the bedroom. Come to find out, everybody's consented to everything that's been going on, and it is absolutely insane. I have had enough of seeing this stuff. Like, this man is out here pleading for his freedom, wants his job back. Somebody let this man go out here and throw baseballs again. I mean, good Lord. I mean, come on. Can he not come back to the MLB in these leagues? These people who out here caping up for these I'm almost turning into one of those guys. But this is so frustrating because there's a lot of really good women out there that would never do this type of stuff. But it is these thirsty, nasty, ridiculous, venomous, like succubus type of women that will come out here and absolutely do the most horrible things to these people. They have no intentions but to rob you and con you. They're no different than a Nigerian scammer. They're no different than these idiots out here trying to take all your gold. It doesn't matter what it is. People trying to hack your bank accounts, they're the same. Extorting people, fraud, all this stuff needs to end. These individuals are the absolute worst. Lindsay Hill, here's her face. You need to see these faces and you need to start realizing some of these chicks, they don't look trustworthy. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. Like, look at this other chick. Oh yeah, I've seen her before. Oh, and this black chick here, her name is Darcy Adana Esamonu. All I know is I've seen this chick before and was on that balloon popping video or that balloon popping show, which is a very interesting watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm probably gonna make a video on just that in general because those are actually pretty entertaining shows and they show the ridiculous nature and how crazy dating is out here in these streets now. Like, damn it, it is hard being single. I tell you, it's a rough life out there. But either way, these chicks, and the funny thing is when I was watching the one that she was on it, I was like, not one of these dudes is going to be worthy for her because she was popping that balloon as soon as they walked out of there. And I'm like, you know what she's looking for? She's looking for exactly like somebody who was like Trevor Bauer, somebody with a lot of money, somebody that she can tell, oh yeah, he got millions, somebody that I can extort, somebody I can steal all this stuff from, somebody I can go out here and act like I got pregnant when I really didn't. False accusation. She faked that she was pregnant. I mean, these articles are out there. And I'm telling you, when you saw her attitude, she was nasty. People hated on some of the other chicks on that episode. No. She was the worst. She was absolutely the worst. There was something about her discernment, something about the way she was there. Like, I loved her outfit. She looked bad, and she definitely looks high quality as far as, bodies and women. She looked good. But she has that look of her that she's so fine, she's untrustworthy. She's to the point, like, you can reach that point of being so good looking, you are no longer eligible to be trusted. She is one of those. She's one of those who doesn't even like black men, it looks like. She's one of those who looks at black men as if we're all dangerous and we all want to hurt you, beat you, and kill you. But then go figure, she went over to the white community and accused them of the exact same thing. And I guess, poor Trevor Bauer should have been wondering, like, why didn't any black man want to hit you up? Unfortunately, he got screwed over the bad way because he doesn't know this. Nobody knows this type of stuff going into it. You don't know that people are going to have these horrible and ridiculous intentions. Nobody's going to be truly venomous. You don't know that they're going to be like this until they actually show their nature. until they really show their true colors. And hers was green. Green with envy and green with evil, because that is exactly what she was. She was truly the evil side of the Green Ranger out here, trying to really go out here and just run roughshod out here in these streets. She's really trying to extort this man. She sent this man a text over here saying, hey, how about basically $750K to $3.6 million to handle this whole, fake pregnancy that was never real. He's like, dude, she was never pregnant.
She then demanded $3.6 million and claimed I forced her to have an abortion, leaving her emotionally devastated and irretrievably damaged by it. But here's the thing, she never had an abortion because she was never even pregnant, and that's corroborated by her own medical records. When I refused to pay her the $3.6 million she was asking for, she made up a bogus sexual assault claim and filed a civil suit against me. In that version of her story, she claimed, for the first time by the way, that there was non-consensual sex, but her texts from the next morning show what actually happened. Remember this text in which she explains why she came on to me? She also claims that instead of an abortion, she actually had a miscarriage, but that's impossible, of course, because again, she was never even pregnant. We now have emails between her and the first two law firms that dropped her, in which they acknowledge they never had any evidence to support her claims, but they'll try to get my money anyway. I then shared an audio recording I have in which Adana contradicts her own claims and asks me for money. In the emails, her lawyers agreed that that's insurmountable evidence, and they inform Adana that they can no longer represent her unless she can provide documentation or proof of her claims. Of course, she couldn't do that, so the law firm urged her to consult other law firms with different standards. Now, Adana has filed more than 10 police reports claiming sexual assault or harassment against other men, including at least one other professional athlete.
She was never pregnant. This was all horseshit. All of it was. And I remember when I watched that episode and I just thought there was something really, really, really off about that chick. And come to find out, damn, she was a straight up bitch. What a shame. What an absolute shame. Like, people like Trevor Bauer don't need to go through this. I don't know Trevor Bauer as a person. He might turn out to be an absolute tool set. Complete asshat. I don't know what he is, but he seems like a decent guy who got caught up in some nonsense by some people trying to lie and make up some fraudulent claims on him. That's what it seems like to me. And quite frankly, I feel for any guy who's gone through this. I feel for any woman who's been abused and had any terrible things happen to them and nobody believed them. Once again, women like this is why good women who have bad things happen to them don't get believed. When people be out here crying for Me Too, it happened to me, this is why they don't believe them. I want to run for politician. I want to run for mayor, some type of city council, so somebody can put me in charge where I can make a difference to change these laws. Because I'm telling you, I'd lock these people up for years. I'm talking about throwing away the key and putting them away until they've actually learned something. I'm talking about hot, sweaty box, total isolation, purgatory type of stuff. Put them in a complete straitjacket. I don't care. These people need to learn their lesson. This has got to stop. This has got to end. This is an epidemic that people do not talk about. The opposite side of Me Too, the negative effects of Me Too, is the parts that people don't really talk about enough. They just don't. They don't. And it's a shame. Because I'm one who rides hard for the women. Like I do. Look, man, I'll put the cape on for some chicks, but when these chicks coming out here with this stuff like this, oh, these bougie, ridiculous, fake wannabe, Kim Kardashian types. Kim K is, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I ain't seen Kim K come up with no fraudulent claims like this. Everything that she's been through, we seen. Because her whole freaking life is on freaking reality TV, which is just, hey, at least we get to see it. Now, I know reality television is a little bit skewed and a little bit fraudulent in itself, but man, these claims, I'm telling you, this stuff pisses me off so bad. And this chick, I knew there was something off with her. But man, I had to get that out real quick. Wait, hold on, is there more? Yeah, there was more. Because that comment I had about her thinking that all black men and stuff is dangerous, yeah, that's true. She absolutely judged that dude on that balloon show. That balloon popping show. I mean, I'm telling you, actually, you should watch it. It's pretty entertaining and absolutely ridiculous. And it's pretty, hey, it's reality TV at its finest. It's just kind of disappointing, some of the things that you see. But man, this clip here.
He seems like volatile, dangerous. Like if I were to say like I'm not interested or something, he might accost me.
What do you mean?
Accost me, like belittle me or put me down if I like. It seems like you're not good with like a negative comment.
Me?
So you.
No, not at all, sweetheart.
Okay. Well, see, that's that sweetheart. Yeah. I just observed and I noticed that, but that's all.
That brother doesn't deserve any of that treatment. He deserved none of that. All that judgment. We talk about the police. What about our own women?
The first thing I thought was like, I don't know if you're like high, because your eyes are like, they look like you're not there. Are you on?
I'm actually fully here. Your eyes are red too, so kind of the similar thing.
Are
here.
you on something right now or no?
No, I
Okay.
don't do any type
So
of drugs.
I wasn't sure because they look like they're really red. So that's one reason. And then
You should run now, homie, while you can.
as I heard you speak more, it sounded like you're looking for someone to build you up. Like you want someone to speak on your behalf. I'm like an attorney or like like what kind of representative? Who speak to who? On about what? So I was it's like I was confused, and then I'll just leave it at that. So that was it.
And now, is Adana your type?
Adana actually is. I really like, her hair. I like her style. I like that color on her.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think if she got to know me maybe a little bit more, she would like me. I like the way she talks, her sophistication. I think she would be somebody that probably could be my 1A if I were to run my business and include her in it. And
And which way for the business?
as far as somebody as a CEO just like me, so you can take over my same business, vice versa, represent those things, respectability to other people. So say if we're talking about my modeling career, you can speak on my behalf, help me with things like agency.
Like be your
and-
agent?
No,
Like
just be my
what's the
partner.
cut? If
Be my partner. A partner.
wait, okay, so you'll be the model, and then I would help build your portfolio.
No, we will be a business unit. You will learn me and what I do and how to do that on my behalf, and I will learn the same you.
Yeah, I get a cut.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Now that I listen to this interaction again, I can't help but wonder, like, all she's trying to do is milk this man for money. She's out here really trying to question this man. Like, remember, this is a dating show. Don't forget that. This is a dating show, and she is probing this man like it's 60 minutes. She is out here asking this man question after question after question, just straight peppering this dude about, is your business legitimate? Are you a real singer? Oh, you're really an actor? Oh, so I'm going to be just some business chick on the side, huh? Oh, do I get money? Do I make a cut? Oh, yeah, because I'm going to get you for a cut later, because if you don't do exactly what I want anyway, I'm just going to say that you sexually assaulted me. And that's exactly what she's probably going to do, which is, ooh, Lord. I can't even look at this the same.
what are you doing right now, like as far as your portfolio?
Right now, I'm an A&R. I'm scouting for young talent right now to sign to new record labels. That's going to be the next 10 years. Some of the biggest artists you probably don't know about yet. I do professional model work. I do commercials. I do act. I'm in New York Fashion Week upcoming this 2024 year.
Same. Okay. So, do you have any artists that?
Yes.
Do you have a studio?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's over in the Buckeye area, Buckeye, Arizona.
Is it elaborate?
Yes. It's called
You have an
Evolve Music
engine-
Group, LLC. That's
Okay.
my name. I'm Cinco the Wolf.
You have an engineer and all that?
Yes. I hire people. I employ people.
Where are you getting the funds from?
I'm 28 years old. Before this, I was one of the youngest account managers with a company called CenturyLink. They're called Lumen now.
Yeah.
I made about $250,000 there on my own just from the contracts that I signed around the state. So you may move into an apartment and they have internet already established there. About 3 years ago, I established that before that place was even built.
Okay, and how many years ago was this?
I'm 28 now, so this is about 5 years ago.
Life costs money. So, okay, I'm thinking about 200 grand 5 years ago. And then did you invest that or did you just put it into your other businesses?
Yeah, 5 years ago, I invested into my music career, I invested in my modeling career. I do my own thing now. I wake up when I want to, and I do my own thing.
That
That's why
sounds
I'm able to
dangerous.
be. Huh? It's
Wake
fun.
up when you want to at
It's
this
fun.
age.
This chick actually questioned if this man's money was legitimate. This man rolled up here being kind to everyone, and the only thing I actually agreed with was the fact that he did look like he was a tad bit stoned when he walked in. Other than that, everything else seemed to check out. How are you going to just sit here and question this man all the way on this? Like, this is damn near disrespectful the way she was questioning this dude. Like, you need to go on somewhere with yourself. Like, who are you? What the hell are you doing? Do you actually have money, or your whole life is just going to be extorting dudes and stealing all of theirs? I guess that's really her only path to success. She's over here questioning, is your studio legitimate? Oh, where'd you get your money from? Oh, waking up each and every day. That's scary. You know what's scary? Dating you. Sleeping with you is scary because you're a blood-sucking succubus. That's what it is. That's terrifying. Anything that has to do with you is utterly a nightmare. And I don't even think I said that right, but who cares? out here judging us, acting like, oh no, I think he beat wives. I think he touched women in the wrong way. I don't think he can take a diss. I don't think he can take public, or I don't think he can take any type of self-criticism. I don't think he can take anything. Man, get that shit out of here. You're the one who can't take any criticism. And somebody sat there and said that your makeup was all effed up, you would have been sitting there crying and over here probably calling the police, trying to file some fraudulent claim on that. Trying to say somehow that you got R-worded out here because somebody said that you had weave in instead of actually your natural hair. Which, I mean, I think that is her natural hair, but I'm just saying she would probably make up some absolute cap. Like if she lost her purse, she would immediately say somebody stole it off of her. Like, no, bitch, you accidentally left it in the store. Excuse my language, Mom. I'm really sorry about that, but I'm sorry. I'm hot. This pissed me off. This has made me so mad because the same thing has happened to so many other athletes, so many other people. So many people get fraudulent claims sent against them, and man, you don't come back from this. Now, most things people get canceled from, if you say something racist, something kind of bigoty, you can kind of make a return. I've seen it happen. But one person I haven't seen return is my boy Aziz Ansari. He hasn't seemed to ever been able to come back. Now he's on some type of struggle podcast with somebody I can't remember anymore, and he's out here, he's nowhere to be found. And he had an absolute ass claim go against him, talking about he was out here sexually harassing or assaulting some woman on a date because she was uncomfortable because he basically asked if they wanted to do something. It sounds like he was asking for consent. But even when you ask for consent, you still lose. You still lose. That's just so sad. Somebody bring back Aziz. Somebody let Trevor Bauer please pitch again. Can some of these guys come back? Now, also what's happened here is that she's had claims filed against her now. Now, she's finally had charges pressed up against her. She's facing up to 16 years because of a felony charge based on this. You can't extort people like this. Just like in my video I have about Kai Cenat, you can't do that. You can't just extort people, hold ransom over their head and think that you got them. Now, Kai, he was an idiot. Trevor, I would say in this situation, he didn't know. This just looks like another chick out here. You're not going to go around here and Google and vet every person all the way to the nth degree just to find out if they're just, conniving or not. You want to be able to trust something. Now with Kai, it's a little different because she was an open corn star. She was literally out there spread eagle and open for everybody out there to see. That wasn't hidden. This woman, you don't know that much about. She's just another black chick out there in the street. Like, you just don't know. She could have been innocent. Obviously not. Obviously not. It's just beyond frustrating. I wonder if anybody else shares these same thoughts. Now, this isn't me turning all red pill. This is just me being upset about injustice. I hate things like this. I hate lies. I hate scammers. I hate these people. And I hate is a strong word, but these are the absolute lowest life forms that exist. They are the absolute worst people that can be out here on earth. I don't really know what else to say without saying something really ugly. And I'm going to try to keep it tame because this is Ran-DomU University and we are an educational establishment. So today's lesson is in sexual harassment and sexual extortion. And don't get extorted, you guys. Once again, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. As dang it, we need some more subscribers. We've been moving up, but we got to keep on moving. If you liked any of this stuff, please let me know in the comments. I love comments. Comments are fun. Either way, I had to get that out there. I just can't believe this, man. This woman demanded $1.6 million after saying that he impregnated her. And he already knew that she wasn't pregnant. Dude, they had banged over a year before then. Like, dude, the baby would have been out. Unless she's been pregnant longer than Bonnie from Family Guy, I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense to me. And she was pregnant for like 7 seasons before she actually had the baby. So that's the only way she could have still been pregnant. Where's that baby? She should have had a monster bump on that balloon popping show. That was only like a month ago. That wasn't that long ago. I mean, she should have been extra swollen. She should have been bigger than Lisa from My 600-Pound Life. She should have been massive if she was still pregnant to that degree. I don't get it. I don't get it. But, at least they got her, charged. She's not going to do any time because nothing ever happens to these people with these fake claims. Nothing. They never face any justice, and that is wrong. A vote for me is a vote for man, and a vote for man is a vote for all. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Also, I do apologize that there's not much editing in this video. I just needed to hurry up and get this content out there because, quite frankly, this topic is probably time sensitive. Only got so much time to hit this. Hit that like button. This chick also tried to save this man's sperm.
We had one plain sexual encounter in December of 2020. Nothing that could be considered remotely rough. She initiated it, but don't take my word for it. Take hers. There's a picture and text message she sent me the next morning explaining why she came on to me. And for months afterwards, she repeatedly requested to sleep with me again. For example, this text from January 7th, 2021. At one point, she even requested a sample of my sperm so she could have my child whenever she wanted to in the future. Now, it's hard to keep track, but she's made at least 4 seven-figure demands over the last few years. More than a year after the one time we slept together, and only after Lindsay Hill made up her false allegations, Adana retained a lawyer.
She was out here trying to literally freeze and save the semen so she can just build some type of professional super baby left later on. I mean, that's crazy to me. That's how much this extortion was going to the next level. She's like, ooh, professional athlete. How about I steal his semen and I make me one super baby? She's already a tall black woman. Well, them genetics mixed with somebody else that's got some athletic ability. Ooh, baby, down the road, maybe I might have me a superstar. That's exactly what she's thinking. That's exactly what she's thinking. That's, oh man, frustration.